Many diners view Sichuan food as a culinary endurance test. It is treated as a trial by fire, designed to numb the mouth and push pain tolerance to the limit with neon red oils and blistering heat. This obsession with heat obscures a much more complex reality. Beneath the surface spice lies one of the world's most sophisticated and intellectually dense culinary architectures. Traditional Sichuan mastery is best represented by the imperial supreme broth, or gaotong. This clarified liquid takes 10 hours to prepare, uses 7 distinct ingredients, and is entirely, deliberately non-spicy. Judging the region's food strictly by its spice level overlooks its true foundation. From high-end banquets to street stalls, the objective is absolute harmony and balance. This flavor system grew out of environmental necessity. The landlocked Sichuan Basin, known as the Heavenly Storehouse, is a humid, misty environment. Centuries ago, locals developed a warming diet to drive out this internal dampness. This chart shows the actual breadth of the regional palate. Traditional Sichuan cooking recognizes 24 distinct flavor profiles, meaning heat represents only a small portion of the total culinary vocabulary. Take the yusheng, or fish fragrant profile. It uses pickled chilies, garlic, ginger, and vinegar to create an intricate mix of sweet, sour, and spicy notes. Despite the name, the profile is constructed entirely without fish. There is also guaiwei, translated as strange flavor. A master chef is judged by how precisely they balance 5 distinct taste receptors: salty, sweet, numbing, sour, and savory, into a single, unified profile. In this system, spice is never meant to overwhelm the palate. It functions as a structural pillar, supporting a massive and delicate arrangement of secondary flavors. Ancient Sichuan cuisine originally relied on the native, citrus-like huajiao peppercorn. Huajiao produces a tingling, vibrating numbness on the tongue, but it contains none of the fiery heat associated with modern peppers. That changed in the 16th century, when the Columbian Exchange introduced the New World chili pepper. It fused with the native huajiao to create the famous málà, the iconic pairing of numbing and hot sensations. While málà is the most famous export, the actual engine of Sichuan flavor is not raw spice. It is the deep umami created through long-term microbial fermentation. This is Pixian doubanjiao, often called the soul of Sichuan cuisine. Unlike standard soy-based pastes, authentic doubanjiang is made from dried broad beans and fresh chilies, fermented in earthenware crocks for 1 to 8 years. Local cooks also rely on preserved mustard greens like yatsai and zatsai. These greens are salted, pressed, and fermented to add a specific funky depth and savory crunch to dishes like dandan noodles. The raw heat of a chili is often just a distraction. The true depth of the food is a product of time, geography, and microbial alchemy. Extracting these complex flavors requires a rigorous command over temperature, known as huoho, or the control of fire. It is a discipline of scientific thermal manipulation. This line graph deconstructs the creation of hongyu, or red chili oil. It is not a simple infusion, but a precise 3-stage temperature extraction process designed to capture different volatile compounds. The first pour at 190 degrees Celsius extracts toasted, scorched notes. The medium pour at 150 degrees captures the primary aroma and red color. Finally, the 80-degree pour preserves delicate floral notes that would otherwise evaporate at higher heats. Texture is managed with equal precision through ganbian, or dry frying. This technique rapidly dehydrates the ingredient in a hot wok, creating a blistered surface and concentrated, chewy interior that is distinct from standard deep frying. What appears to be aggressive, chaotic wok cooking is actually a highly controlled, staged chemical extraction. During the 20th century, mass migration and organized culinary associations took these complex techniques out of the basin and exported them onto the modern global stage. As the cuisine moved, global expectations were shaped by zhenghuchai, or rivers and lakes cuisine. This is a bolder, chili-laden offshoot of the traditional style that prioritizes intense, immediate flavors. The global popularity of Sichuan hot pot illustrates this. While the fiery red oil gets the most attention, the cauldron itself features a yin-yang divider, a physical reminder to balance the intense heat with a mild, clear broth. The world fell in love with a flattened, heavily amplified version of Sichuan food. We mistook the loudest instrument for the entire symphony. The genius of this cuisine lies in how agricultural pragmatism evolved into high art. The techniques once used to preserve food in a humid basin have become tools for sophisticated flavor engineering. The result is a system built on 24 flavor profiles, the deep fermentation of dobenjang, and the precise thermal extraction of chili oils and dry frying. Every single authentic dish represents a very specific calibration of mouthfeel, aroma, and the results of long-term aging. The tingling sensation on the tongue opens the palate to centuries of history and culinary science.